Bastic show tonight. So, anyone, so let's go break down part just stories and rivalries and stuff from last week on Raw from last week. So, I like Monday Night Raw tonight. I'll go with I'll go with 10 without no 8 without a 10 from last week, and now this is about this week. So if you want to subscribe in this channel and you want to subscribe to, you get one member, you get one notification below on my bottom of the screen below, and 2 separate ways, and so much more. So let's go break down live right here tonight. So, speaking of CM Punk and Say also will be face to face, they said, as you went last time in Athens, Say also wants a number one Nintendo, the Bottle Water Wall, October 20th, and CM Punk on your feeding. Say also in every night, and sending also in every night on Raw October 13th. Iron Man say also hit the ring to kick things off Raw. Iron incorrectly taunt his Jesse 2 set number 1 the number of people in his ear out late. Also including Roman Reigns, his brother Sammy Uso. After his model, he quit to claim not care about what any of them have got. Andrew was brought CM Punk out to confident his opponent was to facilitate the strap the world heavyweight championship was at before Sunday night in the main event. I knew what CM Punk said. He was to also throw his own brother onto the top rope from last week. And it wasn't then he asked him how so far he is going to go in their match in Salt Lake City. I need to be a world heavyweight champion. I need air in my lungs, he explained. He said, screw you, Punk. Iron also had as a queen before joining his cousin. Iron cousin set the ring to close between the assessment. So, and this was not the plans has. So, and this is no reorganized with slight issues between Punk and Say. Also, as it wasn't clear in the assessment, this was a whole lot of nothing. A Punk was great as he tried to make between set of stories about. I just said a Pats and to Versus Say also will go to beat him, but it's no real follow up. I am from a former world champion is a result. And it was a assessment of television that did not create any was it just an experiment was a mess up quite in any will. It went back to the best days. And speaking of Dominic Mysterio, to attempt to put himself above everyone else, he was taking a person to the upcoming #1 Nintendo match to the dismay of his teammates. After who lost the tag titles from last week. After all, in Watson Perez's case, we are preparing for a match of their own. So, here's the next match. We have a #1 Nintendo match. We have Penta, here we go, 1-on-1 against Rusev. So, I was saying last time in Asset when Rusev and Penta lost a bottle to Say Uso on Raw October 20th. I was a title set at Dominic Mysterio in Carter Championship was at stake is a night for match. And it was what was a hot start by Penta came to it wasn't sourcing her imitating into the commercial break. Russell has Rusev following him onto the ring steps in the size of 12 of the bout. After wins a bowling blue to Document 2 set a timeout and called his opponent main flight. After with a musket kick set this is with a Penta travel, but Leonard Minute was able to keep the over down. So also has an essence in terrifying Los Maconios hit to the ring. It was throwing a double just out of Kansas match. Atlantic Antonio he has throwing his constant into the middle of the ring, but memory to on to a wrath of Rusev. After he cleared to the ring of the side kick, and Patrick said Atlantic Antonio is up for a Mexican destroyer, but the heels escape. So, in the winner of this match is Rusev. No. Yeah, Rusev and Penta fought a double just out of cases. So, Andrew Wynn with Dominic Mysterio has history with a Commonwealth. He wasn't giving Zack Gable a good idea to embrace that Lesotho gimmick in the fourth place. Adding in deposit very costly now, if point to the row, it made sense. And you bring that ham in his and Camille's, but the case and none finish the saving Dirty Dom from having to bottle either one. After between the math was good, the old ways has Penta and Rusev have strong in-ring chemistry. And it might they have even better chemistry as partners with a pivotal showdown against Camille's that brings the results of this outcome. So the speaking went to backstage this every night to announce was it his intentions to go after CM Punk or say also after Sunday night main event. So here's the next match. So we got Nikki Bella, here we go, 101 against Boxing Perez. So, it was the last time in Ashes when Nikki Bella lost to Oscar and Walt September 8th, and Boxing Perez lost to Stephanie Foucault on Raw October 20th. After Sid Apostle as a babyface returned on last week, so anniversary to save the women's world champion Stephanie Foucault from a beatdown at the hands of Subsequent Day and Nikki Bella square off with Perez in single competition. It was a win. Boxing Perez were down her Hall of Fame opponent. It was a talking set a head and a neck and a tap to the possible injury. Nikki Bella fought through said the pain to finish her off. It was growing late. After went deposit and influence from Mikhail Rodriguez. After said a former Divas champion was in passing to win late, but said a load wasn't in possibly sent her neck and forced into said turnbuckle and a little pop boxing said the painful victory. So also after the match, Stephanie Foucault made a save to preventing a 2-on-1 beatdown of Nikki Bella. So in the win on this match, Boxing Perez. Another person, it is a lack of consistency in ring performance, but Nikki Bella still looks a step or two to slower, but it's not accountable into the ring against the top stars of today. And this was better than her match with Becky Lynch from a few months back. Also in Boxing Perez has good, and the opponent there is a bit. She still looks the most hostile out there, and that will luckily slight things. So what if she was in the ring more often? So speaking about backstage, it was Bailey. So there was a hype of live record for their match against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Into the main event. And he was not before a crossing for with Oscar and Kevin Smith to hit that upcoming rivalries. So here's the next match. We got every night. Here we go. 101 against Braun Breaker. So over the last time in Aston when every night lost a bottle to say also on Raw October 20th, and Braun Breaker and Boston lead to undefeated Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton on SmackDown October the 3rd. Must made only into a night, every night, and Braun Breaker wrote to last chapter into a rivalry between St. Marcus Star and St. Forces. So Braun Breaker dominated the asses into and coming out of the commercial break. Also using his strength to wear down the babyface every night fought back and rolling late and driving a badass just at the mat, maybe swimming simplex from the top rope into the mat below. Also after laying into Boston Leap at the ringside. And every night calling a Sonya Plus Slam into Western DDT for 2 has he scored so the ropes for his trademark elbow drop and Braun Breaker to keep up and jaws until the following night and broke him in half with the spill was at the win. So anyway, I'm just Max Braun Breaker. So every night in Braun Breaker massive will and this was all good. So Max was it funny if 2 top stars on the Raw brand if first we amateur? Yes. With for no old reasons. Other than the fact that every night has already worked with every Mother Star on Monday night. Deposit has arriving since a few months back. Also still, the Connie was still the finish. The squashes was great, and the results was in above. It wasn't of a match that just highlight the strength of both men. At so as it went to backstage, it was Adam Pales informed that Dominic Mysterio that he will undefeated the Intercontinental Championship against a triple threat match. So it's official. We have Rusev and Penta at Saturday night main event. It might be triple threat match. So here's the next match. So we got Sheamus. Here we go. Wallow 1 against Seiji Madonna. So also last time in Athens, Andrew Wayne Sheamus and Seiji Madonna lost the bottle of water to say also while October 20th. So also into Sheamus slot a muscle up events against that Summit Day. Summit Day lead to his also misses from last week. No number 1 Nintendo, Bottle Waddle, he started his path to re-apparitions with a 1-on-1 match against Seiji Madonna. And just a on long passing in early outside by the Conic Warrior long enough for real. It's time to interpret from Van Bottle. So I wasn't allowed him to capitalize on the stresses in the size in the control anything the commercial plate. Actually, William Simmons wanted a comeback late into the match. And he appeared to have Seiji Madonna pinned at some one point into Finn Balor placed his tag team partner of foot on the bottom rope. So I'm gonna show you guys. So I got a foot to on the bottom of the rope. This is pretend. So give me 1 second here. So I'm with this foot like this. It might be the bottom rope. So I wasn't banking, set the count, and owing set IOE as a former WWE champion at the ringside. The babyface teased a chronic close to Finn Balor, but instead he must stop Cedric McDonough at a ring to draw him over the announce table and back inside into when Simmons caught the rope. But into when Finn Balor caught him with the slightest in Cedric McDonough, and it was Butterfly from the top was the win. So, in the winner of this match, Cedric McDonough. Cedric McDonough has been one of the best workers on Monday night all the year, and it's nice to see him getting more opportunities to compete in the singles competition. Party him and Samus with great heel was really a strong match, and that was impact late by the influence of Finn Balor letting them go at it across the two. South Smith will always be a good ideal. So speaking at backstage, it was Adam Page. It was granted Finn Balor and Cedric McDonough demands for the tag team titles match on next week. So here's the main event. So we got women's tag team championship match. It's all aligned. So it wasn't last time in Athens. Bayley and Lana Pocket to undefeating Washington Perez and Raquel Rodriguez on October 13th. Charlotte Flair and Asa Bliss to undefeating Soroka and Sadia on SmackDown October 17th. So also when Bayley and Lana Pocket tested their tag team Cosmic Monday night is it the main event. Was it of the Raw Sizing Asa Bliss and Charlotte Flair was the women's tag team championships. The champions started hot, but the Sasha took over 12 of the about during the commercial break. So Elizabeth Will Bliss was left on the images in pocket, nearly forward, her in half and backward. And Blizzard Mr. a double DDT, creating the spots in allowing a hot tag, Joseph and Queen, and Charlotte for exposed into the match. After ripping both silencers out with a close body and before allowing on them with a dozen of shots. It wasn't a big boot and knocked Bailey off the ring apron, but also followed the role model is of allowing her to unload on her, followed the fourth horsewomen and take Bliss, also apron and Bailey to Buddy on only a 2 count. So it wasn't late and a tag to Latafakia to entitle to the match, but Bliss caught her from out of nowhere with Sister Abigail, and Bailey broke the pin up at the last second. It made sense, and this is awesome. After a moment later, Latafakia delivered to a night ring, but Charlotte Flair broke up to the count. And when Charlotte Flair opponents a figure 8 lock, but Latafakia opponent Bailey from tapping out in only to fall Phantom to Twisted Bliss to fall on the drop. The Queen added a double nuzzle assistance to pick up the new win and squad with target defense. The also agile set up a match. It was the Kobe Royals, the sneak attack. The Sapiens and Sons leaving them leading to induce wasn't that feud. Anyway, on this match, Solar Flair and Alexa Bliss. So, and yes it was, its Boston main event made in battle by a red hot crowd, and all 4 women cutting faster piece, had fans eating up everything they excited, and left plenty of questions about who will Johnny Emmons forcibly from the contest. The chemistry was off, so the thoughts here in this make have been very best performance in months. I from the failure package was having a side of Asuka to her bring empowerment into the main event angle. It was nice to see WWE go out of their way to present with passion all time and great the performance of harmony. Here's an overgrade. So after the opening announcement between CM Punk and City also landed flat, but the rest of the result was exciting. Raw has the loop into the best, luckily so, from WWE. But the in-ring athletes like Rusev against Penta and Sheamus against Seiji Madonna as a tag team title match, also a reason why. After a hype for Sunday night main event was fine, it was not a bit laughter, but this show was always at all it needed to be, as a result was over strong to bring offering from the flagship show. So it's gonna make YouTube Kimmy poll for the night. So if you like Raw tonight, give me like a thumbs up for this Raw review. Like and subscribe. So give me 1 minute here. So we got 80% like the show tonight on Raw. 20% is alright, and 7% didn't like it. So let's go to my Twitter polls. So we got 50% likes the show tonight on Raw. 7% is alright, and 50% didn't like it. So let's go between the notes here. Oh, Adam Pearce maybe if we're so. So we got Matthew Dupree. Here we go, Waller 1 against Becky Lynch. It's coming soon. It might be good, I think. So, Mr. Ufoso has struck again. So, how about also Netflix ratings to Adam Pearce? I think. Let me see. Oh, here's a more announcement. So WID is so get involved, you say. Wasn't it event in like it any awful? We have WNXT has to the garden for NXT Gold was a 2-week special event. Be on Tuesday, November 18th and November 25th and more. So, speaking of Kofi Kingston, he tweets 16 minutes. He said, I beg your pardon and yet get a rematch. So Tony continues. He said, his Andrade and Dill is at XM. So what do you think about giving up? Remember the reason why you started. So this is really him at the exam walking out. Between the apart about say also and Punk again. Let me see here. Hold on. Speaking of say in give me 1 second here. Hold on. So and Desert Art say could say really I can't wait for a tag team of what you say. I say also. He says no heat. I still believe this should have been every night spot, no matter how much. I am a fan of Say also, but at Saturday Night Main Event, this would be a good match. Hopefully, versus a right outcome, because this Saturday, the new World Heavyweight champion is going to be CM Punk, and once again. So, do you think Say also might be Tony Hill has this baby face? His parent did a face Say also, I think. So, I can main event say, but to Cook, follow, because CM Punk is better playing more than Pummels. That's what he said. So CM Punk said a lesson you forgot a man. It says 4 letters, 1 word, heat. So this is my favorite part of this. So this is my categories about say also. It says 4 letters, 1 word, heat. So this is my favorite part. So what if anyone needs a hair torn in this company? It might be CM Punk, even since his return. He feels like he's been holding back. He might not be frustrated or angry for what real like he was in the past, but it's hard to understand his promos. Only to McIntyre got it let out of him. I think because CM Punk boosts his ego and just say, "This isn't being Punk." And Punk says nothing interesting, so it's here. I think, he said. So, and this was great promo of Raw tonight. I love this part. I feel like has or trained both like Brock Lesnar will come and clothesline the both of them to cause there's no conscious dead hold to tell all his head go to the back to the soul with Paul Heyman and was going his ear to ear. So I like every night will be much better say also sex on the mic and his this character is so trash. But okay, look my opinion is when if say doesn't win this night, I feel like next Monday he's gonna turn heel soon. I think he should be I really think after all these years it will be better. I think, he said. What's the next one? Oh yeah, speaking of every night, yeah. So right now they at the stadium and every night don't care who has that belt. And he's going to take that belt from them. Oh yeah. So every night should not only be in that World Heavyweight Championship match at Saturday Night Main Event, but he should also be World Champion, but it's whatever. Also, I heard what Bubba Ray said about Chris Jericho when he is resigned with WWE. The only way I want a Jericho in MMA feud is Thomas Hill and Destroyer when Chris Jericho sends him into retirement. I think that's what Bubba Ray said. Hopefully a fun and entertaining feud very soon. So every night is nice move with still the spotlight and, and drop a promo that breaks the internet and leave anyone wondering where he's wanting to soul the whole wrestling universe. I don't know, but this dude has a chemical currently not a plus, probably a bomb maker was his name for a night. So I think he said that. So I'm hoping when every night has a title doesn't have a fast success yet. After he just turned 42 and we still have over 3 years left on this contract when Triple H had to put a world title on him. Is that the simple? I think. So when that sign says we want every night, not say also, but he's 1000%. I think. Um, Let me see here. Oh, it's more to announce that Zachary is the son of the Viking with face Dominic Mysterio is a great mannequin on November 22nd in CG in Mexico. I think um so let me see. So here's a new patch to drop about WWE 2K25. I think so. Let me see. So I got hit with a screen and closed out 2K25 to download the patch 26 after completely advanced in my fastest. I'm hoping it didn't lose the rewards or I have to do some math all again. So yeah, I just hope about Chris Jericho might resign from the company soon. So when I just heard so here's a new teaser. This is about an 8th. Another apocalypse teaser is just aired on Raw tonight. Who might mystery man might be into 2026. So I think it's just like WWE is over a casino. So I'm gonna show you guys until I'm gonna just up a quick minute here. So menu sip, it looks like a casino sip. It says 2026. So here's a new teaser. So it says 2026. Read that sip like that. It means casino into next year in 2026. Here's a new drop a teaser. I think so. I think a poker sip somebody about to cast a all their main cause and this feels big. So it might be in this storyline, I think. So what is this? This gonna be all in? This gonna be all in. It's nice. That might be Tony D'Angelo. It might be Quasarico. The something big is about to go all in. How many takes and they need for the 2026 to land Pullman like that? I want to know what's going on. I think whenever it's a teaser for the 4-man team, and we're gonna wait 2.5 months for them to show up. So finally, Jinder Mahal is coming back home very soon in WrestleMania in Las Vegas. As you know, WrestleMania hype to it's too late early, and this started just in January. Oh great, it was also an ad, super cool. I think between WrestleMania 42 for next year, I think. So right now, WWE is getting ready to go back to Vegas. And just the question is, are you ready to cash in soon? I'm at WrestleMania 42. And also is Mania 42 12. I think. I think it's the WrestleMania announcement is in Vegas next year. In Vegas Casino was of hype, so it told us again. It might be Royal Rumble Diesel, I think. It might be Duke Hudson, BYKE. And probably 2026 it might be Profit or Chris Jericho, I think. So we might find out soon, before next year. So saying that. So it was a partnership with 2026. I'm gonna what this means about partnership like that. I think it might be throughout to a new teaser. I think we get it, but to me it's in Las Vegas again. That's a really good thing. It might be casino theme again. It might be gonna be poker. So I think WWE is going to announce some kind of partnership with a casino. I think. So what do you guys think about casinos ship? It might be a partnership with a casino. So what do you guys think? I don't know what could that means. So is it Vegas Teasel 2026? I think. So you might find out soon. So I think. Oh yeah, speaking of WWE 2K26 has almost a true sponsor has begun. WWE 2K26 department is underway. The top superstars have already been doing voices over work, speaking by P. Diddy in solo. Speaking of that game, for next week's game, so after we get the first look at 2K26, there might be more babies in from tags or stories equator or even that my wives yet. It's many more voices recording for 2K26. I think. So by now so far we have let me check. 2K26 Master Game to release date. I say back in April. Yeah, April, and give it to 2K26 suspended to be released in April. And it takes it to the first year in 2026 with it runs from April 4th and March 34th as well. I will let you guys know any more update on this game. So, as just the Department of WWE 2K26 has been currently confirmed, there's a last take to on calls. WWE 2K Mobile also confirmed for release this coming fall of 2025 in partnership with Netflix as well. So, WWE 2K26 has just press release game to a date says yet, and I will let you guys know in this info. So, here's a roster will include a first list of men's and women's superstars from Raw to SmackDown, NXT, as well as WWE up top lessons, including John Cena, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Becky Lynch, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, and more. So, as you said, WWE 2K26 pre-order bonus has not been announced just yet. So we will stay tuned to this page as we update it with all that the main wasn't announced for WWE 2K26 and to on another advocates for our X Twitter and the profiles. So and you don't miss any news about such a game. So I will let you guys know in this information. So let's go between a roster page a quick minute here. Right now so far we have AC Lee, Stacey Machado, Ray Phoenix, Wilson is in the game, and Tony Tonga as well. So let me to open this up a quick minute. So this is for next year's game might be for next year's game in 2K26. So right now, so far we have 5 names. We got AC Lee, CC Machado, Ray Phoenix, Rusev, and Tony Tonga. The possible lists might be returns. Here is a list of possible new lessons for WWE 2K26 the following lessons, including audio between the game as well. So here's a new look at 2K26 for next year. So here is a full list of possible new lessons for WWE 2K26. The following lessons are currently under contract with WWE have signed a license contract. Wasn't allowing them to pair in WWE video games, mobile apps, action figures, and all merchandise. All these licenses have paired with the past year in WWE process such as WWE Supercard and trading cards or action figures. Here's a list of lessons in audience who could be in new in WWE 2K26 compared to WWE 2K25. So let me just open this up for 1 minute. So here's the current list of top lessons. So Albert, Bam Bam Bigelow, Big Boss Man, Big Son Stud, Bob Orton, Benny Rose, Brian Knobs, Brian Pullman, Bray Butter, Boris Beercake, and I got both Rocco Bush and Luke, Chris Boying, Adams, Mason AX, and I got John Umisco, El Quick, Frank Finley, Greg Valentine, and Hibberty Sam. And I got Arnold Swaggle, Mike Rotunda, Sacklin, Sarah Lowell, Sarah SXCS, Sam Duggan, Camille, Caddy Kelly, King Kong Bully, KOB, Will, Lana, Mae Young, Margaret Harris, Claudia Fugoff, Papa Sanga, Steve Batman, Steve Ray, and Tori Wilson and Ted DiBiase. Might be in the game next year. Might be in the game next year. Over, we got Typhoon, Fingal, Big Daddy Fee, and Wendy Whistle, and more. Also added bring to inducted into the 2025 WWE Hall of Fame the national strikers of Quick and Typhoon and Camille are strong candidates to be included in WWE 2K26. and Joseph will follow the same planning his bill. Bolnacchio is a great mother who will indulge in passing years and added to the games. They got Troy Wilson, Kelly, Brie Butler, and Ryan Kai are prime to sue for the WWE 2K26 Women's Roster, and most likely has a part of a DLC release for Troy Wilson. This could finally mark a long and awaited return to the series, as he has not appeared since SmackDown and Raw 2008. So, indeed, Mrs. AX Smash and Quest are also of the most prominent tag teams of the late 80s and early 90s. Could also appear in WWE 2K26 after signing a WWE license contract in recent months. And their only appearance in the main series came in WWE 12. So, it might be more. And here's a top list of listing of NXT superstars who could make it into the WWE 2K26 roster. Also, while not all of them wanted to appearing in the game, we believe they have strong potential and some has a part of the base roster and also possibly allowing Leonard has DLC. So we got more teammate wrestlers on this game as well. We got Soul Hendry, Seth Hardy, Matt Hardy, Mickey Sims, is a Jeff Finko, and Mr. Iguana is in the game of Team A and NXT as well. Was it possible Team A and NXT roster in WWE 2K26 hasn't reset in possible years, and we couldn't count on sending wrestlers who isn't already under a contract with WWE putting in WWE 2K26 whenever in new agreements for a fair game and premises. And from Team A could likely include some Hendry, the Hardy Boys, who recorded one of the NXT Tag Team titles, and also Mickey Sims, who was inducted into the Team A Hall of Fame this October. So, there's also a sense you might see a cameo or two from NXT talent, such as it is a Joe Fico in Mr. Iguana's Mexico base. The permission was recorded equal by WWE that the brain said is still and could help whenever it aggressive will impact the game. So I'm gonna show you guys a bit of a quick minute here. This is our last one. So here's a team name. The Carnet Roster has well in NXT and just partnership. So you got Hendry, Seth Hardy, Matt Hardy, Mickey Sims, Jeff Finko, and Mr. Iguana as well. included in audience at the game 2K26 as well. It might to be added to the game for next year's for about 40 years on this game. So, and we will stay tuned any more past a few months. So thank you for watching tonight's Monday Night Raw and so much more. So I will wrap things up right here. So thank you for watching on Raw tonight. So like and subscribe, give me a thumbs up for this. And I will be back here this Wednesday on AEW Dynamite and so much more. We have one still occupy Spotify. Yeah, Spotify. Anything on podcast, anything and so much more. So have a great Monday. Have a rest of the week. And I'll see you guys this Wednesday on AEW Dynamite. Second this time. Have a great Monday. I'll see you this Wednesday. Have a great night, everybody. Peace.